greens. I make these often, and I thought you might want to join me. Such a nice day outside. And I've got a lot of really good, yummy foods here. I'm going to chop up some of these peas, put them in the pot bowl. But yeah, I hope that you're enjoying your Sunday. I've already got some things done, just kind of personal things. So kind of a recouping day, a relaxing and recouping day. I'm not going to do anything too crazy, like, work. A lot of you may be wanting to go back to work, feeling antsy and needing to do something. Hope you can hear me. We're using the mic from the camera instead of the other one. You might make a little comment there that you can hear me, so that I know. But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of greens here that I purchased that need to be eaten. And you know how that goes. Like, you get a bunch of stuff in the fridge and you're feeling like you really want to use it. You need to use it. And so what I'll do is I'll make some soup. I'll just throw a whole bunch of vegetables in the pot. Or in this case, I've got some raw veggies that need to be eaten. So that's what I do. I throw them all in this big bowl that I bought. This is my favorite bowl. I splurged and paid something like $150 or $175 for this beautiful bowl. It's a big one. But I use it for massaging greens. And let's see. Let's add some peppers to it. I like these Philippines peppers. So where are they from? They're imported into New Jersey, but I'm not sure where they're from. In any case, I always look at the ingredients list. Whole roasted peppers, water, red wine vinegar, sea salt, and grape nuts. The only thing that might be suspect there is grape nuts. But that does not sound like anything mechanical. It sounds like something from the processing of grapes that's used as a natural preservative. So somebody might look that up for me. Grape nuts. But I'm going to take a fork here, pull some of these out, add them, give flavor and lots of vitamin C. Red peppers have lots of vitamin C. Aha! Wow, this looks different. See if there wasn't. Okay, so I'm just going to wash my hands real quick here. Can anybody out there hear me? Can you guys hear me? I'm using a different mic, so I just want to make sure that y'all are getting me in live and clear in the audio. Okay. I'm just putting those in the bowl now. going to add some of that green onion. Let's add one nice big fat green onion. You guys know how to cut vegetables using the knuckle? What you do is you're using the knife to slide on the knuckle, and then you just go up and down with that. That way there's no way that you can cut your finger, and this is a super sharp knife. And all you do is you just move your finger along there like that, and then you get nice, even cuts. I learned that a long time ago from a chef when I was a cook. When I was about 18, 19. Alright. So let's add that. So how does that look? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? So we could add some of those juices. The red wine vinegar. It's got oils from the peppers in it. And we can add some apple cider vinegar. It's really good for helping it to break fibers down. I'm trying to get the mother off the bottom. See, that's the mother that I was telling you about the other day. That's the mother pepper. You can't swear on YouTube. That's not acceptable for monetization. Alright. Let's put some Samurai soy sauce in there. This is the wheat-free. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay. And we're going to put some walnuts in there. Now, I could have chopped those up into smaller pieces, but I think they'll be alright. Okay, John. Okay, John and Gloria, thanks for giving me the feedback there, John. I appreciate that. So now, let's take this down on the floor. I've already created a nice little place with a blanket so that I can kneel on that blanket. And I'm going to massage this live raw kale and greens dish with peppers and walnuts. Now, let's get that just right. I can actually see the screen from here. That looks good. And we're just going to massage. We're just going to massage it all together. This is how I also make sauerkraut. So, to come to a realization that it's healthy, we need to find people that can show us specifics on how to do that. Or people like myself need to just get our butts in gear and do it, right? So this is what you can do. You can get yourself some kale, and this has got pea shoots in it and cilantro. It's also got a green onion, as you just saw me add, walnuts, and roasted red peppers. Now, I forgot some spices I'm going to add a few spices, like I'm going to add some garlic to it before I get going too much on it here. So let's go get some garlic. Oh, and how about some mustard? Here's some mustard. Let's add some of that to it. Mustard. It's got great must and turd added to it. Mustard. Okay, let's add, how about some poppy seeds? Poppies! Poppies! Okay. And granulated garlic. Don't want to go too crazy. Add some garlic. How about a little cayenne? No, chipotle. Let's add a little chipotle for some heat. Sounds like I got a chicken out there that wants a little attention. What? Did you lay an egg? Yeah, okay. When they get done laying their eggs, the hens come out and they make this cackling. Like, hey, I laid an egg. Like they're really proud, you know. So in the beginning, you don't want to really get too like extreme aggressive with it. You're just mixing it. It's kind of like your washing machine will do that. It'll just gently mix it in the beginning. And then after it gets going, then it starts getting aggressive with it. More and more so aggressive. And this is pre-digesting, okay? So that you understand specifics. I'm breaking the fibers up. I'm breaking this up. And I'm working those acids and salts into the fibers of the greens. And I'm working those peppers, you know, the qualities of the peppers and the spices, all into the greens really, really well. And I'm breathing as much COVID-19 onto it as I possibly can. Just kidding. So we haven't still had even one case of coronavirus in my county. So, yeah. Anyways, now look how good that is starting to look. Isn't that starting to look yummy? I know there's not a, let me see if I can get a little bit more light in here. Yeah, that's a little better. So, you can tell that just by looking at it, you don't even have to smell it like I'm able to smell it. But the more I work this in, up to a certain point anyway, the more yummy it's going to taste, the better it's going to digest, and the more nutrients you're going to be able to absorb because it's digesting better. And so now I have taken some time, and that's really the biggest thing here. Like before, people were like, man, I just don't have time to do stuff like that. I just don't have time to make my own healthy foods. Well, now maybe people can stop watching television, or maybe they can work out at home instead of going to the gym. Maybe everything's kind of changing now. So let me wash my hands while you're thinking about getting some time to do something like this. Okay. So now we're going to put it in a bowl. And I just so happen to have a very nice bowl right here, a glass bowl even. We're going to take this stuff, put it right in there. Now, some people like to take vitamins and mineral supplements. I've really never done that well on those. I've always found that after a couple of days of taking them, I just didn't feel right, or somehow my body was just not appreciating that I was getting nutrients in an unnatural form. I was getting too much of something and not enough of another, or whatever. So for me, I like to stick with foods. And I know they're saying that there's not enough nutrients in the foods because the soil's depleted. Well, I get this. Most of these greens are from a local supplier, and I know the soil is really, really good. And I've achieved these greens and living here by hard work. 28 years of hard work and getting into a position of where I could have new agey, holistic people living around me that grow really good greens. So maybe you live in the city and you're like, man, there's no way, there's nobody around here like that. Well, what you need to do is pack your car and get out. If you hear cars, if you go outside and you can hear a roar, if you hear a roar of cars outside, that's an indicator that you need to pack all your stuff into boxes, load it into your car or your truck, and get the hell out of there. Seriously. And if you can't really do that because you're not in a position to do that, then I would say to start thinking about getting into a position to be able to do that. Get out. Away from where they're going to install or they already have installed 5G. Get away from that. Okay. So, now, if I want, I could leave this out in room temperature for a while, just to because the warmer it is, the more that's going to just appreciate, for lack of a better word. It's going to just work in those juices and get yummier and yummier. And so, thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this little segment. You Oh, wait. Let's see who joined us here. I'm going to smash my salad today. Good, Gloria. Yes, thank you, Gloria. Corona salad. Thank you, Jamie. Yes, today is a good day. So thanks for joining me. Bye, everybody.